Why Rockstar never rushes games. Rockstar Games has always operated differently from most studios. While other publishers push annual releases, Rockstar works on massive development cycles that often last a decade or more. GTA 5 launched in 2013 on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Since then, it has been re-released across 3 console generations. Why? Because Rockstar follows the audience. They do not abandon platforms while millions of players are still active. GTA 5 sold over 190 million copies, largely because Rockstar continued supporting older consoles far longer than most developers would. But this approach creates a problem. Older hardware limits innovation. Rockstar could not fully realize their next vision for Grand Theft Auto as long as the player base was still split between aging consoles and newer hardware. That's where console sales became the deciding factor. The PS4 and Xbox One generation changed everything. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One generation lasted unusually long. Released in 2013, these consoles remained dominant well into the early 2020s. Millions of players were still buying games on PS4 as late as 2021 and 2022. From a business perspective, it made no sense for Rockstar to abandon that market early. Releasing GTA 6 on PS4 would have guaranteed massive sales. But from a development perspective, it would have crippled the game. The PS4 and Xbox One use older CPUs and hard drives that simply cannot handle Rockstar's modern ambitions. Massive open worlds, real-time NPC behavior, advanced physics systems, and seamless city streaming require hardware those consoles don't have. So Rockstar waited, not for creativity, for sales numbers. The turning point: next-gen console adoption. The real shift happened when PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles finally reached mass adoption. Early on, supply shortages slowed everything down. From 2020 to 2022, it was difficult for players to even buy a PS5. Rockstar could not risk releasing GTA 6 when only a small percentage of its audience owned next-gen consoles. But by 2023, the numbers changed dramatically. PS5 sales surged, Xbox Series consoles gained a stable install base, supply issues eased, adoption rates crossed a critical threshold. At that moment, Rockstar had a green light. Enough players had upgraded to justify leaving the old generation behind. This is why GTA 6 was officially announced as a current-gen only title. The console market finally caught up to Rockstar's vision. Why GTA 6 needed SSDs and modern CPUs. One of the biggest reasons GTA 6 depends on new consoles is storage technology. Older consoles rely on mechanical hard drives. These drives are slow and force developers to design around loading screens, narrow corridors, and hidden transitions. PS5 and Xbox Series consoles use high-speed SSDs. This changes everything. Rockstar can now stream entire city blocks instantly. NPCs can move dynamically without pop-in. Vehicles can travel faster without the world breaking. Interiors can load seamlessly. Elevators, fake hallways, and loading tricks are no longer necessary. Modern CPUs also allow far more complex AI systems. In GTA 6, NPCs can have daily routines, memory, reactions to crimes, and long-term world changes. None of this would work reliably on last-gen hardware. Console sales didn't just influence when GTA 6 launched, they dictated what GTA 6 could be. The financial risk of cutting old consoles. Dropping PS4 and Xbox One wasn't an easy decision. Those platforms still have tens of millions of active users. From a pure sales perspective, Rockstar is leaving money on the table in the short term. But Rockstar plays the long game. They know GTA 6 will sell for over a decade, just like GTA 5. By targeting current-gen consoles only, they future-proof the game. They avoid technical debt. They create a platform that can grow through updates, online expansions, and re-releases without being held back. This strategy only works if console sales are strong enough to support it. Once again, hardware adoption made the decision possible. GTA Online's influence on development decisions. Another major factor is GTA Online. Rockstar isn't just building a single-player experience, they're building the next evolution of their online ecosystem. GTA Online generates billions of dollars, but it also requires stable performance, fast loading, and large player counts in shared spaces. Older consoles struggle with this. By focusing on PS5 and Xbox Series hardware, Rockstar can design a more persistent, reactive online world. More players, bigger events, more detailed environments, fewer technical limitations. Console sales assured Rockstar that enough players would be able to access this new online experience without fragmenting the community across generations. Why PC wasn't the priority? Many players ask why GTA 6 wasn't announced for PC alongside consoles. The answer is again tied to console sales and optimization. Rockstar traditionally launches on consoles first because they provide a fixed hardware target. This allows developers to push systems to their limits without worrying about hardware variations. Once the console version is stable and optimized, Rockstar can scale the game to PC hardware. This approach maximizes quality and minimizes risk. Console sales guarantee a massive launch audience, while PC becomes a second wave. A new standard for open-world games. In light of recent patterns in console sales, Grand Theft Auto 6 is not only another sequel. This signifies a complete departure from the days gone by. At this point, Rockstar is no longer developing around gear that is 10 years old. Because of this, they are able to reimagine what it is like to play an open-world game. There should be more reality, it is more immersive, reduce the amount of repetition, cities that have a sense of life rather than being scripted, repercussions that involve a significant cost. There is a world that continues to develop even when the player is not present. Rockstar would not have been able to accomplish any of this if they had focused on short-term sales on traditional systems. The risk of leaving millions of players behind. Rockstar had to make a hard call during GTA 6's development. If they fully designed the game for older consoles like PS4 and Xbox One, they could sell to a massive existing player base, but that would also force major technical compromises. Console sales data showed that millions of players were still on last-gen hardware for years after PS5 and Xbox Series launched. This slowed down Rockstar's ability to go all in on next-gen features. Instead of rushing GTA 6 out early, Rockstar chose patience. They waited for console adoption to reach a level where releasing a true next-gen game would not cut off too many players. This decision explains both the long development time and why GTA 6 is skipping older consoles entirely. Console sales gave Rockstar pricing power. Strong next-gen console sales didn't just affect development, they influenced Rockstar's confidence in GTA 6's pricing and scale. When consoles sell well, publishers know players are already financially committed to gaming. That makes premium-priced games more viable. Rockstar could justify spending more on development, longer production cycles, and larger teams because the console market proved players were willing to invest. This is one reason GTA 6 is expected to launch as a full-priced premium title, possibly even pushing price boundaries. Console sales didn't just shape the game technically, they shaped how bold Rockstar could be financially.